Everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance and I for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we were shipping out today on Thursday, so it's been a good 2 back-to-back days. This isn't like the craziest day, but it's also not like a super miserable day, so it feels good. If we had days like this every day, it would be pretty good. All right, so the first item right here is a lot of 7 Navia Drat, and then there's like a P at the end, so I don't know if it's like Drap. I don't know if the T is silent or if the P is silent. Apparently this is like a chess-like board game. These are just like a lot of black and red pieces. They say like a cold on them. They looked really cool. They're also kind of janky at the same time. These end up selling for $8 plus shipping. We do plus shipping for everything. So I'll just save us a bunch of time right now. And then next up is something that I listed yesterday and it sold relatively quickly. I got this at auction for $2 for this bag. I think they were generically labeled as 32 millimeter scaled knights. That's what they were. So it's a bunch of primed miniatures ready to paint, and they were knights with different weapons and pieces. So I'm going to pull out a couple and show them. But first up, it's sold to a repeat buyer for $28.79. So it's pretty good. There is 22 of these. So yeah, what'd you say? Oh yeah, right there is this guy with like an axe or something. And then there's this guy right here with like a horn. And then there's, yeah, you might not be able to see it. And then there's this guy right here with the sword. Let's see, like that. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna show some more just because I think these are pretty cool. Like even like generic miniatures like this, they might be part of a game. But yeah, these are primed with gray primer. They're ready to paint. They even have like some like rough edges on the bottom, like they did some kind of basing. You can put like, yeah, stuff that makes it look like muddy and it has like texture. So yeah, this stuff is really cool. It's just straight up 22 of them. This sold, yeah, I already told you guys, but it sold for $28.79. So yeah, $2 for auction for this, for some generic miniatures is pretty cool. Like I know people love this stuff, so yeah, I don't know, maybe they were for a game and the person identified them. All right, moving along, we have a vintage 1985, an introduction to Williamsburg little book right here. We get a bunch of historical stuff, maps, war books. So yeah, this is along the lines of that. Yep, it has like a cool little map in the back. This sold for $10.80. Nothing too crazy. All right, next up is some more miniatures for repeat buyer. A lot of 36 Guard of Peter Streetlets, 1 out of 72 scale miniatures right there. So yeah, this had the box, but the person cut out the box, and then it just has, I took a pictures of all the miniatures. I don't think it was complete. But yeah, repeat buyer, $14.07. So getting pretty good luck with miniatures. That was not from auction, but we did get some like that similar at an auction. All right, moving along, we have a stuffed animal plush. We don't have too many stuffed animal plushes listed. I'm not really a fan of them. This is from 1994. It still has its tag. I mean, you could just tell this is a good quality teddy bear. People love teddy bears. This is probably like a foot tall or something like that. Still has its tag. It looks pretty clean. It's from 1994. Dayton, Hudson, and Marshall Field. So yeah, I just put all those keywords in there. Yeah, we've been selling like one plush like once a week or something. I don't know how many we have listed, maybe like between 30 to 50, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, $19.99 for this, which is pretty good in my head for a plush. 20 bucks, like I'm super happy because usually you can get plushes pretty cheap. All right, moving along, we kind of have this weird rarity that I'm like aware of. So Mayday Games is a board game company that normally does clear board game sleeves. They will have a ton of different sizes. They have a ton of different thicknesses. People get really picky with how they sleeve their board games. They tried a black sleeve at one point, and I think normally, like I said, they just do clear because people want to see the front and backs of their like board game cards. They usually don't go into colors. So when I found this as a lot of 99, these normally comes in like it says a pack of 100. This is just 99. It was missing one. I listed this relatively high because I knew if other people did enjoy the black sleeves, that these were going to be hard for them to find, so they were going to have to pay up to like complete a board game or something like that. This ended up selling for $13.50 for one short of a full pack. So yeah, knowing that was like kind of like a rare one was pretty neat when I found it. I definitely picked it up. All right, moving along, we have a combo order for an eBay International. 3 PC games, Birth of Rome right there. And then we also have Alea, Jacta, right here, Roman Civil War 1. So I think one of these might be, these are like together, they might be like one's an expansion or something. We have Making History, The Calm, and The Storm right here. These are all just like strategy war games. They have like hexes, they get really in depth. in the actual game. So yeah, combo order for $61.92. You see we pick up a lot of PC games. So it's also, when we pick up military stuff, it's kind of like a cross stuff that we have. You know, we have military stuff, PC games, and sometimes a mix of both. And it's cool because people are going to be looking at the shop for either one category or the other, and then they happen to see this. And I do sell a good amount of these military PC games. All right, and then the last thing for the day is like a lower to the ground, so not too much. Open box Malifaux Necrotic Machine metal miniature right here. Malifaux is going to be like kind of like a hipster little miniature game. This just has like the stat cards and the stuff. I haven't played it, but it's going to have more like horror themed and then like satirical. There's like dolls, and there's like, you know, just different stuff like that, kind of like a Halloweenish theme or whatever. Maybe that's why they're picking up. People do like this game. I think it's a skirmish game, so I think you have less figures, so it's not like a Warhammer army where you have a bunch of people going against a bunch of people. It's usually like a small amount. I think, like I said, I've never played, but usually you buy like individual characters. There are different factions in this game, so yeah, people do care about it. This is without the box. It's still one figure, $8.75, so not too crazy, but yeah, I pick up any Malifaux stuff. I have a bunch of like the rule books and individuals listed, and like lots of rule books listed as well, so yeah, I don't know if they still make stuff. I think they do, but yeah, people like it. It's a niche little miniature game. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.